shit. Yeah. I gotta scream and not that OMG. Oh yeah. Promise me something you won't kiss and tell. Yeah, I gotta scream and not that OMG. I swear, I beat that pussy like I'm out of jail.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on, man? How is y'all doing today, man? You hear me?
What's populating, craculating?
What's popular and cracking?
My
Not
squat
sure.
hop.
What's going on down there, Anthony? What's going on? What you got going on, man?
What's happening, man? Just sitting up in the cut at home, chilling.
I got you, man. I'm just touching back to Florida from being up in Boston for about 2 weeks. It feel good to be back on flat land. Them some old ignorant motherfuckers up there too. I hate the way they talk, all type of shit. Motherfuckers say, "Get the fuck out of here!" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Out of here.
I guess there's a lot of Italians in Boston, huh? I guess I don't know.
It's beautiful though, right? It's a beautiful city.
Okay. Hey man, listen, we about to hop right in this thing. I'm
Jump
gonna let
in.
my girl Kiki take over. She got a few questions, so I'm gonna let Anthony answer them and shit. I'm gonna hop in on that shit too.
Oh.
But before we get to that though, I gotta get into this deep throat letter somebody sent me, and y'all really about to trip off this shit.
Deep throat.
The name of the letter is called The Transition.
Okay.
It's kind of lengthy. I'm gonna hop right into it. Check this out. It says, "I finally found the one for me. She has every quality in a woman I've ever wanted. Things were running smoother than a comb through hair with a fresh perm." That's what he say. "Why is it every time you try to do good, evil is always lurking? Like, where was you women when I was single? I'm not a cheater, but back me in a corner and I won't make it out. My coworker has been pressing me so much you can see the crease in my jeans, if you know what I mean. From flirting, touching, handful of everything type of grabs. Until one night we was asked to close the office and things got X-rated. I'm talking about copy paper everywhere, computers flipped over, baby, some of the best I ever had. From that point, we were hunching like rabbits, couldn't get enough. One day I come to work and see an invite to a transition party, which I have heard she was getting a promotion. So I goes to the party to support my little work side piece, but something seemed off. I felt out of place. All at once, everyone is praising her with congratulations, bells and whistles on a year transition from a man to a woman. My heart dropped, my throat closed up, and I ran off like Red from Friday. Moral of the story, though, he said, moral of the story, don't go chasing waterfalls, just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Where do I go from here?
So basically, what is he asking? Like, is he gay or not? Is he?
He just, I mean, he kind of left it open. You know what I'm saying? Where did he go from here? I guess when he was doing it, he was enjoying it.
Man, keep it real with your woman and leave her alone, because, like, bro, you can't come back from that.
Well, what you think about that, dog? Like,
Man, it ain't. Shots fired, man. Shots fired. It ain't no coming back from that. Like, I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but like, damn, like, bro, like, I got so many questions. Like, I got a couple questions for you. Like, how you didn't know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was the motherfucker all the way in that stage, or was it not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Like,
because the pussy don't, their dicks is inside out, so the pussy don't get wet. Or if he still had his dick involved, like, I got questions. Did he still have?
I'm gonna say this. I know some women, you know, through course of having kids, you know, they may dry up down there. So it's this thing in a bottle you can inject in yourself, right? I don't know if y'all seen that shit, right? And it keeps that thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, either you
inject something in your ball
in the coochie and shit. Yeah, so you can inject in the coochie and shit. Like, I've seen women who kind of dry out, or women who go through menopause and shit like that. They come in a little bottle. You ain't gotta put too much in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it get it going and shit like that.
Well, I'll let you guys know because like I watched the surgery and like from them turning the dick into a pussy, they use the ball skin. So if the pussy lips look like ball skin,
right.
that's it. And you really got to know pussy because you can't. I don't care what nobody say. You can't duplicate no pussy.
Nah, I don't know. I think Brett might. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, but then there's some trans women out here that look exactly like women though.
And
I
so,
had that happen to me in Vegas.
Look exactly like women. I mean, even better than women.
I don't know. I don't know if it was that though. I don't know if it was that. It was. I told my homeboy, you know how like, okay, me and Miguel, we could be out in Vegas or something. I'm like, man, he like, and she looking at you. I'm like, well, we ain't in Ohio, so go scope out the scene. You know what I'm saying? Go tell her, what's up. Go scope it out for me. He didn't want to do it, so I wasn't about to go over there. But I know we in a city. You know what I'm saying? Where
look at this
he,
nigga.
you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't on that. I was just like, he wouldn't scope the scene out, so I left it alone. But it looked like down there, you know what I'm saying? It looked super fat. I don't know. I said either her shit fat, hairy, or it is something else. But scope it out. He didn't want to do it, so I said fuck it.
Are you telling the truth, Anthony? Because if you wanted to
Nah.
keep it all the way real, you can.
Play with me.
Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. You stupid. Yeah, I was just when I read it, I was just like, it was no where do I go from here? It's do I want to go to jail? You know what I'm saying? Do I want to kill this motherfucker and go to jail?
But the way he was explaining it, like they was fucking like rabbits. They was, you know what I'm saying? It's like he was enjoying
like
that.
He was into it.
Like he'd rather leave his female for that Nick. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the way he was explaining. So like for him to ask, where do you go from here? I didn't hear no madness in your voice or whatever. You're just more shocked than anything. So I guess leave your girl alone because now you like man pussy.
Damn. So now how do you? So should he feel like he's gay now? Because he was tricked.
No, and that's the thing, because that's why I said that's where it comes like if you were mad, but it don't seem like he mad, you know what I'm saying? Because he said it was a great connection and everything. So it at the end of the day, like he left it open. Like I just think that he's gay. And can't really call him gay because he didn't know, but at the same token, I think that he would if that person was to come around him, I think that he would lay down again with him.
Yeah. I feel like that too. It's like, hey, that's like family members who be fucking. They find their cousins like, shit, we been fucking this long. We might as well keep going with it and shit.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's gay.
Yeah.
I
would say that he's probably transitioned himself.
But listen, he got tricked into being gay. Because if he probably in his right mind, I'm gonna tell you something. God bless my granddad. Listen, he always told me, he said, son, it's just certain things you just don't try.
Right. That's why I ain't trying no threesome because I might like
because you might try, because you might like me and get caught up in some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what happened with most of these niggas who y'all who be on the low like that. You know what I'm saying? They put the mask on in the video and they try something out. They're like, oh shit, I kind of like this shit. and lost in the sauce.
Yeah, they call it. That's basically opening Pandora's box.
Yeah, that's crazy. But let's go ahead and get started with this first question, though. Go ahead, Kiki.
All right, my question is, do y'all think that marriage can work, especially y'all men? I gotta know this. Do y'all think that marriage can work without having kids?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, especially like it got to be like a, huh? I think it could definitely work. It's just the thing that if that's what he or she both want, you know what I'm saying? If she with it, he with it, cool. If not, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see it happening other than that.
What do you think, young man?
It's just like he said, it all depends on what who won't want. Now, if it's a situation where one don't want kids and the other one do, then it's gonna be hella problems.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So so it all depends on the dynamics of your household. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. Because I have seen a situation where, you know, a guy was just starting his career and he just started making good money, and in her mind she was like, well, we're doing good now, let's have kids. But he wasn't knowing it, and they end up breaking up because of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's so crazy because it's hard for me to find. Like, the reason why I came up with the question is because most men that I meet always want to have kids, even if they got like 8, 9, 10 kids. You know what I mean? It's just always like, I want one with you. I want one with you. You know what I mean? I'm just like,
well, see, that's the problem with most niggas, right? Most niggas feel like when they have a kid with a woman, they try to form some type of bond and connection with them.
like it's no bond there. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I understand that y'all share a kid, but I've been around and I've seen a lot of situations where we might not even be friends after I lay down and had this kid with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like I'm always pressured, and I feel like that's probably why more I'm single, because I choose not to have kids. Like, I don't want no kids. And it's, I heard people tell me I'm selfish and everything. It's not that. It's just like, you know, especially now, I'm 41 years old. I'm used to living a certain way. So now, you know, but I love kids and I help raise kids. So it's just like, to me, I gave back to the community.
So my question is for you is, if you ran into a man who wanted a kid, you know what I'm saying, and you was really digging him, you wouldn't, you know, if you didn't want to do it, and that's the only problem y'all had, you wouldn't sacrifice that and have a kid?
Not now. I probably would have considered like in my 20s. But my uterus has like the eggs. No,
well, you in the what they call it, geriatric stage.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to put your age out there. My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, this basically because I'm at basically high risk. You know, in your 40s, that's a high risk. Your baby.
And not only that, you black too. So you know,
yeah.
Black women have high risk at pregnancy. Then you black and you kind of, you know, you're not a spring chicken. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't no spring chicken. If I ain't have them by now, I do not want them.
Right.
But that's why I was like, but a dude, he can have kids. I love kids. Me,
I got a question. What if you didn't want to have one? Would you be willing to adopt?
If our finances were amazing, yes.
I don't know. I feel like every man wants something from his own line, his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
Because even though you can adopt a kid and raise them like that, but at the end of the day, that's still not your bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, we could get like a cat.
Hey, what you do? What's it called? I'm sorry. I know I'm sounding real dumb right now. When you have somebody else had a kid, a surrogate. Is it a surrogate?
Yeah. Where somebody carry your baby, carry the egg.
Yeah. Would you do that?
Who, me personally?
I'm talking about both of y'all. Like, if y'all didn't personally want to go through that, but would you let somebody else, you know what I'm saying, carry your kid?
I didn't seen that one movie where the chick was crazy and was trying to sleep with the man and
Morris Chestnut. The Morris Chestnut.
Hell no. I got enough of that already, and I don't need no more. You understand?
If it was, I would. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the reason why I don't want kids. Like, I really don't want kids. I don't want the responsibility. Like, to me, kids are, it ain't even about waking up and taking them to school and shit like that. It's just like this world. Like, I don't want no kid in this world. Like, me growing up, all the shit that I've been through and all the shit that I've seen, I just don't want to. I just don't want that responsibility. And would I adopt? But see, if I adopt, I would probably want a teenager so that I can mold them in a way that they can go. You know what I mean?
You can't mold no teenager. What? No, this nigga a teenager. They listen.
Those are the ones that need help.
They need help, but what I'm saying, you can't mold them at that age, because by the time you're fucking 13, 14, you already got your mind made up what you pretty much want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't had no guidance in your life. You know what I'm saying? When you got a kid who can't talk or nothing, you teaching them and stealing everything from you and him. You know what I'm saying? Once the motherfuckers get older like that, dog, you could probably help them out. with life
Yeah, but see,
situations.
it's so okay. What's so many in the system that's like lost,
Mhm.
and then they be homeless right after they come out the system because they don't have the guidance or somebody who even cares. So maybe I won't be nobody's mother. Maybe I'll open up like a group home.
Right. I feel it. I feel it. But let me get what
Why?
Anthony has go.
Okay, I can still hear you. I got you on.
All right, check this out. We're gonna go to the next one.
Okay,
Okay.
Oh shit.
why
You
is
know what?
it?
This one here, I hate this shit because I can't stand a woman who do shit and say shit like this. But here we go, huh?
Why is it normal for men, especially nowadays, men, to be called bitches? Like, why is that normalized in society right now?
I feel like that's normalized in society because, first of all, back in the day, like, I'm gonna take it way back. Back in the day, women, white, black, whatever, they didn't call their girlfriends bitch, this, bitch. It wasn't that. It was a line of respect. And girl, the generation today don't have a line of respect, so
It ain't
therefore they
no
call,
respect.
yeah, they call their homegirls bitches and bitch this and bitch that. So when they get a man, you know what I'm saying, it's just accustomed, they're accustomed to it. But at the end of the day, that ain't cool calling no man no bitch. I swear to God, it ain't.
Mm-mm.
So I think that's what it is, if you ask me personally.
No, I have a different opinion on that. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to this, but I have a different opinion.
Mm-mm.
Um, I feel like, well, first of all, most women are more disrespectful nowadays for the simple fact that there's so many different things out here for them that they don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what most women say. Like, I don't need no man. And so when a woman don't already respect a man, she gonna the word bitch coming from a woman is the lowest thing. That's almost like a man slapping another man in the face. Like, you don't slap no man in the face. That's disrespectful to slap a man. Another man slap a man. So a woman calling a man a bitch, like, that shit, man. I be ready, like, bitch, you gotta square up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up?
But see,
You
yeah,
know what
that's
I'm
why I'm
saying?
just like, I don't know if it's because I was
So
born in Youngstown. I don't know what
so
it was, but
it's like I say, if any woman who called a man a bitch, 9 times out of 10, she's a nigga in every form in her household. I guarantee you she's a single mom, or she had a single mom, or she got some rough shit going on. But then sometimes I gotta say this too, because fellas, we fuck up in our role too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas nowadays act like bitches.
I was just gonna get to
You,
that
you know,
point.
you know what I'm saying? So what happens is when a woman come across a real nigga, she don't know how to handle that. She don't know how to handle constructive criticism. Certain things a man trying to lay down. So she gonna buck the system. You know what I'm saying? Because she been dealing with bitch ass niggas her whole motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? That's how she run things. That's why a woman like that would never have a real nigga until she pipe down. You know what I'm saying? She gonna keep running across bitch ass niggas because she running across niggas who soft. She can run all over them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So when he do try to buck up and do something, like, who your bitch ass is? It's your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that's just how
Because
that.
I mean, the reason why I came up with the question is because like even on social media, like you see women just like out the blue, a dude would be like, "All right, baby, let's go." Bitch, I ain't about to go nowhere. Sit your bitch at like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? And to me, it's like to piggyback on something that you said, like the masculinity. Maybe you know what I'm saying. In the generation with them, they see so many men being girls, and you know what I'm saying, and XYZ. They don't, you know what I'm saying. So there's probably like the road, but at the end of the day, like I'm one of those people. Like I don't like females calling me bitches.
Mhm.
And I damn sure ain't gonna take it from no man. Every time my father do in school, it was because they called me out my name. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? So that is like the biggest form of disrespect to me. So
right,
and
Yeah.
me, I would never like to unless because a dude would pull a gun on you back in the day if you call him a bitch.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like me, I be seeing all this bitch shit, and I just be like, if and then the dudes allow it. So I look at the dudes like, well, damn, you must be a bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's why that
And
was
that happens a lot, especially down south, man. Like where I'm from, dog. Like females, but they act just like dudes, man. And it's like, baby, don't you realize at the end of the day, as much as you try to act like that, you still a woman. Like this man can beat the brakes off your motherfucking ass.
And
You
I
know
think
what I'm
that's what they
saying?
don't understand. Like, I don't think women understand. Like, dudes are. built stronger than you. Like,
That's
you know,
my baby mom right there. That's my baby mom. That's why we going through what we going through right now.
Mm.
Calling niggas bitches and shit. No, yeah, it's a whole. I'll tell y'all about it on some other shit. But anyway,
Yeah, but that thing, like even with that shit gets you nowhere, dog.
it don't.
That's gonna get her nowhere. And then and then what? It's crazy because when you have a kid involved, it's like my thing
Two
is
of them.
this. Right? My thing is this. Keep it about the kid. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
you got going on, it has nothing to do with this motherfucking kid. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But women always bring it. I hate that shit, dog. When it comes to
Right.
that, even if me and my baby mama beefing on a personal level, but when it comes to the kid, it should be agreements. It should be calm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It
Y'all
should be
should meet in the middle.
right. You got to, bro. Because at the end of the day, man, the kids suffer from that shit, dog. Because it get to
Yeah.
a point where you trying to be a good father, but it'll get you to the point like, man, fuck this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
get, and then what happens all of a sudden now you the deadbeat. You've been trying. Now I'm like, man, I can't deal with this no more. Now I'm a deadbeat ass dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm
That
gonna
shit.
talk to you more about that when we get off this shit. But I got
it fucks the child up. You know what I mean? Like I'm one of those kids that came up and watched my mom dog my dad, and it fucks the kid
yeah.
up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna move on. We gotta right now.
Icebreaker.
We going to a commercial break, bro. We got word on the street from Sweet Meat McGee. You hear me?
Alright, is this mic on? Alright. Hey, how y'all doing? You know, this is Sweet Meat McGee keeping y'all ears to the goddamn street. You know what I mean? I just want to get on here and tell y'all what this young tender thing done told to me. And she was a fine little motherfucker. God damn, she was fine. You understand? You know what she said to Sweet Meat? She said, Sweet Meat, put your mouth where I pee. I said, what you want to say that for, darling? Not today. No. What you need to do is suck my dick everything and put some money in my pocket. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all ladies gotta quit sounding like that. You know, keep some class about yourself. You know, and I just wanted to share that, you know what I mean? But other than that, everything is going great. These streets, pockets is getting fat and everything. All right, and don't forget about that puss coin. Invest. And I'm out. All right, darlings. Young bloods. We out.
And that's the motherfucking word on the street with Sweet Meat McGee. Hey, he coming every week trying to give y'all folks some knowledge to the game right now. Put it in my pocket. PIMP. You hear me, huh? All right, man. We about to get to the icebreaker.
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker. I got a couple icebreakers in here. We gonna shake it up. We gonna shake it up.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it.
Like Fat Ass Tuesday. Let's see what this one talking about right here. Have you ever gone down to give oral and it smelled kind of off? What did you do? You know, hey Kiki, you done smelled the stank dick before? Talk to me. Who want to take that? Go ahead. Because it looked like Anthony.
Hey man. I just paused. It didn't start and it didn't finish and it didn't even I had to go. I left.
You left?
I ain't going with that. Hell no. Yeah,
So
I ain't doing.
You walked out, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Got my shit and go. Left. Gone.
Talk to me, Kiki.
Because I haven't ever smelled a dirty dick. And if I did smell it, my mouth wouldn't have been on it. I think that But I smelled somebody who was funky, and I changed my mind. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I didn't tell him to leave or anything. I was just like, we just can't, I ain't ready to rush into nothing.
Mm. Hmm.
Exactly, because it's hard for me to be mean to people. You know what I mean?
I feel it. Well,
Well,
Because I know some bullshit about
now wait a minute. Now I gotta ask a question in the question because
this.
you got different type of smells. You feel me? You have just bodily odor working. I've been working and I have peed here and there, and then you got like the smells like your pH balance off. You might have an STD type smell. You know what I'm saying? So, uh,
You was a pussy connoisseur.
so if it was on the, you know, I just got done working or something type smell, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because those are just natural body odors. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, that end, yeah, I have, but I don't know, like when you open up the hole, that it come from the depths of her stomach and it come out like it want to grab you and shit. Nah, I never did none of that. Like that smell, nah. So yeah, so
Have you
I
ever
have,
smelled something like that?
yes, yes.
And
You
she,
ever like he probably can attest to this. Like sometimes you can be rubbing the outside, right, and it be regular smell, but once you get up in it, and you come back out,
whole different smell.
it'll be a whole other smell because her guts, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of women, I'm trying to tell you, you got to think about it, Kiki. If
no,
a
I'm
lot
listening.
if a lot of women are having unprotected sex and letting niggas just skeet in them, right? All that shit don't come out in the wash. You know that y'all think just because y'all pee that all that shit come out. No, it doesn't.
Well, we don't even pee out that hole, so
Yeah, I'm just saying people
we
think it
just
just
bleed
come
out
out.
of it.
I'm just saying what women say. When we pee, it come out. No, it don't. No, it don't. That shit gets stuck up. All that shit don't come out. So that's what caused a lot of all them old babies in there, all them old kids that didn't make it and shit. It caused that shit to start stinking real bad in that motherfucker. For real. For real. A lot of dead guys in there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of soldiers, though. They ain't making out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you do have two different smells. That's why a lot of guys, when they get up in it and they start hitting from the back and they get deep in it, that smell start lifting up out that ass.
But my thing is, as a female, like you the first
Right.
person that can smell your pussy. Like to me, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like when what the hell is that? A spider? Sorry, I'm scared of spiders. I gotta kill them before they kill me. But I don't know. Like you make sure that your coochie.
You're supposed to. As a woman, you're supposed to, but most women, they feel weird about touching themselves and even tasting their own shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like if you're a woman, before you let a guy go down there, you need to test it out yourself. Like, you know
You
what I'm
know,
saying?
do that. Am I good? If not, go wash your
Just see,
ass.
because
It's
just like with a man, right? Depending on what a man eat and how he living and drinking and shit. If a woman into that shit, that's how he gonna taste. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with y'all, what y'all putting in your body and shit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And shit like that. It's like I know right now, if a woman eat too much asparagus, she gonna be pissing in a motherfucker. Asparagus, how you stinking like even with men, that shit how your piss stinking like a motherfucker. Too much asparagus and shit.
Yeah, just like your farts. Like you ever eat pancakes, pancakes with syrup, and your fart come out smelling like pancakes with a little funk to it.
What the fuck you on? hey, hey,
yeah.
hey, why you
Hey,
talking about fart, right? Listen, I'm on a plane, right? I'm on a plane. And I'm like, man, I don't know, it's like the food up in Boston that made my stomach fucked up. Like my shit's been coming out dark brown and shit and all type of shit from the food up there and shit, right? And so I've been farting some stank ass farts. So I'm on a plane. I'm like, oh Lord, please don't, man. I'm already in the middle seat. It's a 3-row seat. I'm in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to hold that motherfucking fart. You ever hold your fart so tight that when you try to ease it out, that bitch roll up against your leg and come out the thigh and come out and shit?
Man,
But that shit was so.
mine is a little different because when you a female, like you be holding your shit, so you try to let it out, and depending on how you sit, it can either go to the front or the back.
Mm,
Sometimes that motherfucker go up in there and just sit there and roll around like it'll play with your clit.
mm. So wait a minute. So you got the shitty clip now. Your pussy smell like fart, right?
I'm just saying it's the truth.
That girl got that full,
it get
full
caught
pussy.
in them coochie lips. And
That's what it's called. She got the full pussy and shit. What wrong with you, man? Anyway, man, while we on here, we'll take a little break, man. Hey, like, share, subscribe, man. If you want to be a guest, man, holla at me at Kiki, man. If you want to be a guest, shout out to motherfucking Queens with Attitudes podcast. You know, I'm bad with this shit here, man. It's a Hard Knock Life. CL Brown, Pussy Talks, product of the 80s, True Film, ENT, ACS Productions. I think I did good that time. Shout out to everybody. Hey, shout out to everybody doing your thing. And I'm gonna say this too while I'm on here, bro. If you're not waking up every day screaming out loud and promoting yourself, what is you doing? You hear me? And that's all I gotta say on that.
Excuse me.
Oh man, you own it today. You burping, you killing bugs, all type of shit, ain't you?
Did you hear it?
What?
I know. Hey. It was a big spider too.
Good spider. Listen, we about to get to this last question and closing remarks, right? We're doing good. We're right at 31 minutes. Boom. Take off.
Oh, okay. Do y'all think that like watching porn and using sex toys desensitizes you from the flesh and touch of the opposite sex?
No.
You don't think so, huh?
No, I don't think so. Not at all. Not at all. Cause I'm about to share with y'all something in a minute. Hold on. Gotta go find it first. But it ain't nothing. It ain't no way possible that can even happen. Because it's like, yeah, it's a toy, but it can't do what she can do. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about that.
I beg your pardon.
Straight up. You understand me? You see this?
That's for a man. Like for a man. A man.
Yeah, I heard that was the
listen,
shit.
I was just talking to this about my people today, right? A man would use that, but a man would prefer the real
a woman. Yeah, of course.
So check this out.
Check
this out, right?
Can I ask a question real quick? Since you because I wanted to know about this toy because I've been seeing it like a whole bunch of dudes been like.
Hey Anthony, somebody said no, Anthony. Why you got the GOP 3000? Hey, bro, let me. Hey, I want myself to be borrowed that. My bad. I don't want to borrow this shit.
Is it what everybody, all the dudes, make it seem like?
Man, it is. It's okay. I mean, it is, but it's like it still ain't gonna be no woman though. At the end of the day, you just do that if she don't give you what you need and what you want. That's all.
I really think it's more of a. Cause see, I'm gonna be real with you, man. A man not gonna say it, but a man has some type of form of jealousy towards it, depending on how the woman is using it, right? Some people are couples, they have rules to sex toys. Like, listen, I got this here, right? But it's a me and you type thing. Don't be sneaking all cheating on me with the motherfucking rose or the squirrel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this is what happens, right? Because now when you first of all, a nigga can't keep up with no machine. That's first of all. Because because this is what happens. Once you get so used to it, right? Now the body becomes immune to that shit and just coming in quick seconds. You know what I'm saying? And so now you trying to go down there with your little flipper, and that shit ain't doing Nathaniel's, dog. You know what I'm saying? It ain't doing nothing, bro. So what she did used to like, now she didn't use that. I mean, she may still like it, but it's gonna take her so long just to come off that because she got something that's beating at 1,000 RPMs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I tell people, dog, when you using them motherfucking toys, dog, you better not use that shit every day because you're gonna fuck yourself up to the point where you need to have that shit just to get off because your body done got adjusted to that shit. And now, like if you have sex, you may like the feeling of sex, right? It may feel good when she's having it, but the process of trying to make her have an orgasm, bruh, it's a wrap, dog. Don't even kill yourself and lose weight trying to do that, dog. A nigga cannot keep up. That's like you trying to keep up with a car flowing down the street, bro. You ain't gonna keep up with it, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee you, I can do the roles too. I ain't even lying. I swear to God, dead serious. Promise you.
Nigga, let me tell you something, bro. Listen, bro. Let me tell you something. Let me talk about that rose, bro. That shit got a couple settings, bro. If that motherfucker make it past the first setting, she a monster. Put it like that.
You gotta feel the squirrel. I got
But damn, you got a squirrel?
I got both. And
Damn.
ever since the squirrel walked into my house, that
I'm about
rose
to order that. I'm about to order that shit. I'm about to order that shit. From
I
now.
want you to.
That I got.
Oh, it's like I don't. It imitates somebody really sucking your fucking clit, and you just. Oh my god.
Man.
And
Hey,
you
listen,
squirt. And you squirt.
Hey,
And
listen,
you squirt.
listen. I'm gonna
Oh
get
my
even
God.
deeper. I'm gonna get even deeper because I was just talking to my people today about this shit. Like this shit gets even deeper than just sex, right? Like, do you already have people who are reluctant just to have a relationship with each other? Say, I don't need a woman. I don't need a nigga. Now, I got a sex toy. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have some pussy, but fuck her. I'm gonna use my little sex toy and shit. You know what? I don't need no nigga. Fuck him. Go ahead, do what you gonna do. I'm gonna use my sex toy, bro. You know how now sex toy is slowing the reproduction system down so stupid right now. For real, because it gets you in a sense. Bro, they got motherfucking silicone dolls with booty holes and pussies and all type of goofy
I
shit.
seen them.
Look like human beings and shit. Like me, I ain't gonna lie.
You bounce back on your shit.
I got a pussy in the can, but it's like after I'm done, I'm like, bro, I feel like a creep and shit. Like I'm like, hey, you been nutting shit, and it's nut everywhere. And you like, this ain't what it is. This ain't life, dog. This ain't life, dog. I don't know. I cannot get past the point that I like human reaction. I like human touch. I like conversation in between. I like foreplay and all that shit. But what happens is once they get on these toys, if you don't know how to monitor that shit and how you using it, dog, that shit a wrap, dog. You might as well. Listen, Anthony, I will put my whole paycheck. You said you can, and I believe you until you prove me otherwise. But I will put my paycheck on the rose and the squirrel before I put it on you, dog.
Can I say something? So
hey, unless you come with a battery.
Hey, so who commented at the bottom?
Let me see.
Nicole Gray.
Nicole.
She
Gray.
know about it. She know about it.
What I'm saying is yes, a man can do that. But what I'm saying is, but once she gets now you do got
accustomed to it.
But you do have some women who are just they. It don't matter how they get it, they need it. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I'm talking about a standard modern woman, but I ain't talking about a nympho motherfucker who just like, you know what I'm saying? Who can get off by sucking her nipples. There's some women you can get them off by sucking their nipples. They just you got some women who just but a modern woman, bro. Once they get on that shit, bro, they get on that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like they can get straight to the point. They ain't gotta go through all the motions and starting and getting it wet. It's just boom, shaking and gone, dog. That's right. And guess what? Go get a good night's sleep. You hear me?
Man, what? I slept good as a motherfucker when I got off of work this morning.
A good night's
No, but like coming from somebody who do use it, and I agree with you, Mo. Toys do keep you from making bad decisions, but
that's a bad excuse.
I use my toy a lot, and I'm trying to work on myself because I gotta leave that motherfucker alone. But I think it does desensitize you when you do finally get a guy, because it's like you might not even come with him, but you know what I'm saying? You might have to use your toy right afterwards.
So guess what?
But I have to agree with Anthony, because there's nothing like a touch of a man or anything. But I think I'm desensitizing myself, like I really do, because like being with the man and then I be wanting my toy, like.
And check this out. And I'm gonna tell you this, Anthony. If you ever walk in a woman's house and she got that shit out, and she ain't even got it hidden from her, she got it out, you might well say, hey, this is what you do, dog. This is what you do. Go ahead. Hey, I'm gonna sit back. Go ahead, use your tool. Oh, you okay with that? Yeah, go ahead. Because you know why? I'm not about to kill myself, dog. Go ahead.
No, but
go ahead.
I don't want to use the toy.
Why she using that motherfucker? I'm gonna chill back like this.
No. Man. Ain't no reason for you to be there then. You know what I'm saying? Because I tried it. It's just like, nah, it feel weird. Like I'm just like, this is what I do in the privacy of my own home. You know what I mean?
What the thing about it is, I want you to be that same person. I want you to be comfortable. Be who you. Not saying you got to go all the way with it, but it can be a jump starter. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go. You know what I'm saying? You can be a jump starter. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that don't work sometimes though, cause I didn't. Well, I know what guys it don't because, bruh, I didn't been about to like, yeah, I'm about to go ahead and rub one out, about to go break her off and shit. Man, I hit that nut and I'm done. I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to fuck the bitch no more.
Hey, guess what? I'm gonna say this
That's
to
how it is for
everybody.
females too.
To everybody. To everybody. Just it's the same. I ain't gonna lie. It's some truth in what Morgan and what Kiki said. It keep you from
Yeah.
fucking. I'm gonna say this. I heard a rapper name. It's a rapper down here called Ball Greasy, right? He had a post. He said, before you go out and cheat on your old lady, go in the bathroom and jack off and bust a nut. And if you still feel the same way after the fact,
Who you said that?
the nigga named Ball Greasy down here.
Oh, that's my dude. Yeah, I like him.
So if you still leave the house, you know what I'm saying? But most of the after you be like, man, fuck that motherfucker. Let me get back in the bed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because most of that shit is because you horny, not because you really want to cheat and fuck another nigga. It's just you just be horny, and it's just a human nature. So your human side take over than your morals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
Right.
toys is more for like the single ladies, you know what I'm saying? Probably more single, you know what I mean? Because like if you got big there, you probably wouldn't really need your toy.
But no, because I'm gonna tell you this: you can take your favorite plate of food, and if you eat it too long, you gonna want something different after a while.
Yeah.
So you got you
We'll
switch it up.
spice it up when it bring some toys in the bedroom, spice it up. But yeah,
But you gotta have if you have a couple, like I got a guy at my job, he got rules to that shit. Like when he leave, that bitch come with him. he don't trust her with it. He don't trust her with
the
it.
toy?
Yeah, he don't trust her with it.
Her
Oh,
toy?
no, hell no! You
He
better
take-
leave my toy at the fucking house. The hell?
Yeah, because my thing is this, because I feel like if you're gonna do that, even if we're not doing nothing, at least let me watch while you're doing it. Like, why you gonna do it in secret? You know what I'm saying? At least call me up like, hey babe, I know
See,
you ain't
yeah,
home.
that's a man's ego. That is straight a man's ego. Like that has nothing to do with you.
I got a question. If your man, if you laying in the bed and you kind of halfway sleeping, your man go in the bathroom and you just gawk, when you find out, you not gonna feel no type of way?
I would want to see it though. You know what I mean? I like shit like that.
I'm gonna say this. Just imagine you go to use the bathroom and you see his little thing sitting up and it's being used. You're like, well, damn, that won't make you feel no type of way. You'll be like, whatever.
I mean, and maybe we have to have a conversation. I'd be like, especially if we just got it from fucking. I'm like, am I not enough for you?
And that's how niggas feel.
But yeah, but if it's just like if you jacking off, especially like if you with somebody who got a high sex drive, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people out here that have high sex drive, and the average person can't keep up with them, or you're looked at in a fucked up way. And you know, and if I know my dude got a high sex drive, then I'll just be like, get it in, bro. And you know what I'm saying? But
listen, that boy Mike P say the toy can't be called. Hey, Big Mike, listen. Let me tell you something, dog. This Rose and the Squirrel, this shit is an epidemic right now, dog. They don't give a fuck about no Big Daddy shit. That shit on a whole nother high, dog. That shit that Rick James be on, that's the shit. That's what had them on. That's a whole nother high, dog. They don't give a damn about that shit, dog.
Hey,
about no Big Daddy, Big Tut. That shit take them to a whole other, bro. Whoever came out with that shit, dog. Man, look at here. It had to be a woman who came out with it. I bet you it was a woman. It wasn't no nigga who made that shit. It had to be a woman.
I feel what Kiki said though, because that was me when I was 18. My ex, bro, I'm talking about I done gave her to hit the girl in the head with the goddamn kitchen sink, the TV, the deep freezer and everything. And I'm thinking she cool. Honey, can I get some more dick? Like I just broke you the fuck off. What do you mean?
Right. Yeah,
but see, I mean, when you got a high sex drive, it depends on the sex. If you activate that, she ain't gonna be done with you. You know what I'm saying? She'll probably give you like a couple minutes.
It wasn't even a couple minutes. It was right after. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this though. Some women after they come, it's not more so the coming. It's just the feeling of having dick in them, bro. It's just they got that. It's you know what I'm saying? It's not really having orgasm at the good. Some people just want dick in them, bro. They like that feeling how I feel inside of them, bro. So
it's amazing. It is an amazing feeling.
But listen, bro, don't do it, bro. I thought when I was young, bro, I thought I was that guy who liked it like that. So I found somebody who liked it like that. I'm like, bro, This ain't what, this ain't what it is, dog. This ain't what it is, dog. I can't.
It makes you. I don't know. High sex drive. If you got a high sex drive, it's kind of a scary thing to have because it's just like a lot of men will look at you and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" You know what I mean? Like,
and I'm gonna say this too. You want to know? They go for some men, and I may be wrong. If some women listen, tell me. But just from my experience, pay attention to the woman's clit, right? I promise you, dog. The bigger the clit on a woman, dog, the higher her sex drive, dog. The bigger the clit, the higher the sex drive. Remember that, dog. Just pay attention to what I'm saying now. The bigger the clit, the higher the sex drive. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Because you got some women, they clit so big, even when they walk, they oh shit, they get that big, they get the rubbing on that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? The bigger it is, the most sensitive it is. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Remember what I say now? So if you see me with a big clit, bro, hey, you might well run away, dog. Hey, listen, because even pills ain't gonna work for that, dog. It ain't gonna work, dog.
Man. The Bluetooth ain't gonna work.
It just seems so contradictory because dudes be like, I like sex, and y'all supposed to be these sexual beings, but then when you meet somebody who needs it, but that's what I said it because there's people out there that can keep up with nymphos.
I'm gonna say this though, and I'm gonna see Anthony agree with me, right? Now, a man may not be able to go a whole bunch of rounds with one woman, right? But I guarantee you, a man can fuck 5 or 6, 7 different women in one day.
Of course, I done done it.
But it's crazy how the body works like that, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is so scary.
But I'm saying that's how the body works for a man. Like, but you do got some guy that can just go. But you got some men after a round or two, it's like I don't know if it's disinterest or whatever. But if another woman comes in that room, he'll get up for his body will get up for her. I don't know why it's like that.
Hey, that happened to me before, so I definitely know what he's talking about. My ex, it was her and then her homegirl walked in the room, and it's like I turned into Ric Flair or something. Woo, you know. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy how that shit work like that.
Right.
Anyway, man, let me get to the closing remarks, man. We have 47 minutes, dog. We're trying to keep it 35, but it's all good. We're gonna get to the closing remarks. Anything y'all gotta say before we get up out of here, man? She's thinking about her squirrel already and shit. She
right, like, I can't wait to get on.
She probably got a car alarm on that motherfucker.
Keep an eye on your meat and keep it sweet.
Man, definitely. No, I ain't really got much to say, man. Just follow my TikTok. Nadia is my Angel Taylor. That's pretty much it, man. Oh, and check out my movie Grimy on Tubi TV and Amazon Prime Video.
Hey, y'all, he go out like a sucker on there.
Man, hey, who said I go out though? Who said I went out?
He said to be continued.
Exactly. Who said I went out?
Hey, I gotta check that out. Hey, I will say I did get to check it out, but I saw the trailer though. I saw the trailer. You was in the trailer. I did get to check it out, though, man. So when we get out of here, man, because that day you said it, I went to the trailer, but I didn't get to check it out. If you can, text the information to me, and I'm gonna check it out. Matter of fact, is it okay if it's on Tubi? I can go ahead. I can do something.
You can look at Amazon. They was charging on Amazon at first, but now it's free on Amazon. And Tubi, it's always been free. So yeah, we working on the second one right now.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
So be on the lookout for that.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, listen, man. Like I say, it's always a pleasure with you guys coming on, man. We'll be on every Sunday at 6:30, looking for some more guests. Or if I gotta roll with the same guests, I just like to talk. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but if you know anybody who want to get on, just hit me up, holler at me, man.
Yes.
We'll be back on next Sunday, 6:30, the same motherfucking time.
Get some of that female blood on
appreciate
here.
Y'all coming out. Salute. Hey, Queens with Attitude podcast coming on what? 8:30, right?
Yeah.
Huh, Kiki? Okay, yeah. So hey, go check them out. 8:30. Check them out. They be talking their little shit too. I gotta get back on that again. They don't fuck with me. Every time I get on that bitch, I get cussed out all the time.
Come tonight.
I'm definitely gonna get on that.
We talking
For
about
real,
dick.
for real. You hear me? But anyway, listen, hey, we got some more shit coming from Tony Pepperoni, Sweet Meat McGee, and hey, and yours truly, Pastor Bendover, be on the motherfucking lookout. You hear me? We about to run these streets. We got to get that interview with Sweet Meat McGee, Tony Pepperoni, Pastor Bendover, and Jeremiah with the pacifier. That's a deacon. Y'all ain't heard? Oh, y'all know about him. Yeah, he coming too. So we got that coming soon, man. But I appreciate you guys, man. For real. I'll holler at y'all. One.